What is going on, guys? Joey Franz here with Flex Training Systems, and today I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I asked you guys for some questions on Instagram, and like literally every question was answered. Like I've already made extensive, multiple videos on like everything that was asked. So I figured, why not just come on and talk to you guys about a lot of different things. And then at the end of the video, I'll leave you with something useful that you can take away, just a reminder, just to help you on your powerlifting journey. Quickly, before we get into the video, I'm thinking about doing another programming workshop October 24th. I will leave the email to inquire, like if you're interested, in the comments down below. Or maybe I put it in the description, so just check for that. And then let me know if you guys would be interested in maybe a Wednesday or a Friday, because I've been doing them on the weekend, and me personally, I'd rather just knock it out maybe on one of those days, but we'll see. I'm shooting for the 24th of October. I don't know if it's going to be that for sure. If you do get the acceptance email, it will have all the information and details in there. And if you are someone that has inquired about a workshop in the past, if you're inquiring again and you weren't able to get into the first two, just say like, "Hey, I inquired before, I wasn't able to make it." That way, I can give you priority over the newer people. But I think maybe one, two, or three more, and I should be all caught up with everyone. But we'll see, because I just keep kind of like stacking the list, and I always want to have multiple weeks of demand there. So if someone doesn't show up, I could just go to the next person. But anyway, that is that. I kind of wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about my post worlds general thoughts, some of my goals. One of the questions were, someone was asking what my goals were as a coach, and news, just like what is going on over here in Flexline, what my general thoughts are, what do we got coming up for 2022. So I'm going to try to do that best I can in this video. And yeah, so yeah, I never really got to talk to you guys about worlds on my own. And for my YouTube peeps, I would like to do that. I still felt the stress of Worlds even though I wasn't physically there, because I just wanted to make sure that everybody did well. And I was just waking up at 4 a.m., 3 a.m., 7 a.m. Like it was all over the place to try to help them best I could. And it was tough on me. I actually got sick after the first day. I think I was like on the fence, like borderline gonna get sick, and then just waking, not sleeping like an entire night, basically just destroyed my immune system, and then I ended up getting sick. And I was a little worried that I wasn't gonna be able to wake up early for the other sessions, and it was actually pretty hard on me. Like it was very hard on me to wake up like that. Just absolutely decimated my sleep schedule. My eating was all over the place. It was rough, but we got it done. I kept telling the team, like, look after each other. I'm not there, but I will be there in spirit. My energy will still be there, and I'll still be communicating with you best I can. Um, and I basically remember calling Isaac like 2 or 3 weeks before Worlds, and I said, man, it might have been a month, and I said, hey man, like you're the only flex coach that's gonna be there. Um, I need you to do this. Like I'm putting a lot of pressure on you, but I believe in you, and I know you can do it, and I'll help you every step of the way. And he was like very like he was like, let's do it. Like I wanna do this, and he did a great job. Like everything that I wanted to be done was done. We were able to communicate the entire time, and he did a really good job. Just like doing like I literally was like it felt like I was there. Like it was the feeling that I have like before you put in an attempt, when you're checking for certain things, when you're making sure the lifter's warmed up, things like that. That was all things I was experiencing, but I was all the way over here in the U.S. And it just goes to show, like, I'm just very thankful to have a team. Like I said, I told you guys after nationals, I'm not alone now. I have help, and it was Mikey, Chris, and Will that stepped up at nationals, and this time it was Isaac stepping up for worlds, and it just makes me feel amazing. Um, makes me feel amazing to just have a team and people that I can count on. Nina was very good with communication and just relaying my message. Calvin was there, being helpful. Like everybody just kind of helped out in their own way. Everybody was able to get through their, testing stuff. We were just it was a team effort. It was an incredible, amazing, collaborative team effort. And the mental stress that we went through, like I don't know if you guys have ever experienced prepping for a meet and then being told it's not going to happen, and then being told it's going to happen, then being told, there's no way to know it's going to happen until the last minute. That is so hard to prep through. It is so incredibly hard to prep through because you don't know if it's for sure or not. So your emotions are getting messed with. You get what I'm saying? So, I don't know if I'll ever be able to explain it in words, but like, some of the lifters, some of the team has posted like how hard it was on them. I know Nina made a post, and it was just like, it was so much, guys. It was so much, just emotionally, mentally, to have them have to have that question mark of whether or not it was going to happen. We actually didn't even get the green light that we could even go until like it was like a random Monday. I'm in the middle of my workout and I get a call. I don't want to drop names or give specifics because like apparently people don't want to be known, so I'm just gonna leave it. But um, or I don't want to get the facts mixed up. But I got a call from Jesus basically saying that someone reached out and that they could get him in. And then I said, oh my God, like get the rest of the team. Like what about Keiko? What about Russ? What about everyone? And then he hit me back and we ended up making it happen. And I'm just excited that we were able to do it. So USVI was a country that we ended up lifting under. And shout out to them for letting us get in. And I'm just happy we were able to get this one in the books because to have earned a world spot 2 years in a row and then to lose it, it would be such a tragedy. It would be one of the biggest tragedies. Like it just sucks because you may not ever get that opportunity ever again. You know what I mean? Sorry, I had to take a sip of my 7 Up. But we got it done. We got bunch of gold medals. I think Isaac, Russ, Amanda, Keiko, Jesus all took gold. Fuji took gold. Yuya Fuji from Japan also took gold for the 74 juniors. Andrew Blackwood, I believe, took third. No, probably fourth. One of my girls took silver from Canada. And who am I missing? Oh, Cal. I don't know how to say his name. Carl Johansson. I think that's how you say it. He's from Sweden. He took third also in the 74 juniors. So really proud of everyone. I'm sorry I didn't get to meet you. If I'm missing anyone, I don't think I am. Amanda already said they got gold. But yeah, I'm just happy we got it done. And hopefully next year won't be as disorganized. Things can be concrete and secured. And we could just go back to normal and, just train and have like just a solid normal year that we can plan. Obviously the path to get to Worlds is going to be different, which might be exciting for some of you guys. Powerlifting America supposedly is what the new Fed's going to be called. I don't know. I don't even know if that logo is real or not, but I saw it, and if it is real, maybe there might be more opportunities for other people to get in, so it could be something exciting. As soon as I get more information or details that are legit and backed up and viable, I will share them with you. Supposedly there's a vote coming up in November that's gonna decide if USAPL is gonna get kicked out or not. I don't know anything really too much about that, but you always have the option of lifting at USAPL. I mean, they're gonna try the pro circuit. We have the Arnold. And we'll see. Nationals should be good. And I'm at a point where, me personally, I just want to get to Sheffield by any means necessary. It has been a goal of mine for a very long time, and I need to just go do whatever I need to do that. Maybe I commit to USAPL for this year and then swap. After maybe I have to swap sooner. I don't know. I just want to get to Sheffield. I want to experience it. And then I can kind of play the field and see what's up. But at the end of the day, I gotta kind of allocate my time to. I mean, it doesn't matter where people lift. I'll always be able to coach. And I think Worlds just kind of proved that the will of flex can get carried out whether I'm there or not, which has sort of empowered me a lot because it means that I don't need to be so worried about, oh, well, what if I, do something and this federation's not okay with it, whatever. I don't need to go anywhere. I don't need to do anything. I could just stay here and do what I have to do, and everybody will, they should be able, as long as my mind is intact, we're gonna handle business and get things done. And like I said, we're a team now. We're growing. We're bigger. And I'm gonna keep investing into my coaches and keep building them up and keep just bolstering them and make it so that whether I'm there or not, it's like I am, even if I'm not. You know what I mean? So as long as one of us are there. Um, but yeah, I'm just happy we got it done. Like I said, I'll share with you guys where I think the best place is to lift. I know that a lot of the top lifters are gonna leave and probably try the new Fed because they want to go do IPF things. That includes probably Russ. That includes probably Taylor, Amanda, Keiko, my people. So I mean, we'll see. I really don't know what's gonna happen, and I'm interested to know. Do you guys care where you lift? Would you follow the best lifters because you wanna like lift against the best, or would you just kind of lift wherever you feel like is like good for your like experience level? So I'm very interested to know what you think about that. As far as my goals as a coach, I mean, I just want to continue. This was one of the questions yesterday. I want to just continue to elevate the sport. I want to continue to push things to new levels, continue to break records. I think if I walked away from powerlifting now, I've completely changed the game, versus what it was when we were first, when I first started out. Just like the records aside, just the culture, everything about it, like, I feel like me and my camp has played a huge role. And I remember many, many moons ago, Russ said that when he leaves powerlifting, he wanted to know that like it's forever changed now, because of him, something along those lines. Like you leave it better than when you got there, and I feel like we've definitely done that. Um, and we could totally just like dip out, and we know that the sport would be a lot better than what it was when we started. And I think that's legendary. That's called legacy. That's called um, it's very significant, you know what I mean, in this little playground of ours. And I'm just very happy and thankful that I ran into the people that I did, that chose to put their faith in me, that they did, and they listened, and we clicked, and everything worked out, and we're able to handle business and just kind of, leave a mark on this sport. So I also wanted to give a shout out to the OGs and those that came before. They probably won't even hear this because they don't listen to social media stuff. But I feel like there's a lot of like older generation that's just not okay with like the new generation. I don't know why that is. I feel like it's human nature though, so I'm not really taking it personal. Um, I can think of numerous examples in like life when like a new thing or new person or new way of doing things comes in, and that change is met with some resistance. Like the older generation might feel a certain way, like we need to be like kissing their toes or whatever. But I do respect those that came before, and I do, I am thankful for what they've done, and I'll always remember the people that were influential to me growing up, in just in general and in sports. And I at the end of the day, like we're moving the sport forward and we're growing it and we're making it bigger, and I hope that that's something that the OGs like are like happy with. I don't know. And regardless, I'm just doing what I feel is right and trying to make a positive impact. Um, like what for those of you that worked with me for a long time, it goes like it's way beyond just like it's not just like getting stronger. It's like other stuff, way more other stuff. It's like you can follow me, listen to what I'm doing, and you might catch a couple life wins here and there, just kind of like being a part of it. So that's a nice thing. That I've been told. So I hope to continue to do that and just keep adding value to the team and building things. And yeah, that's pretty much what my goal is. Like I said, Sheffield is the thing, pushing this sport to whatever big, high, new level is, getting on TV, whatever we got to do. That's kind of like what I'm excited about. So, um, what else we got coming up? 2022. Yeah, I mean we got Arnold at the beginning of the year. I don't know what I'm gonna be doing as far as competition goes. My own training, honestly, I'm still training. I still train in a schedule that's sustainable. Bench has been going well. Squats just kind of holding, and I'm starting to build deadlifts back up. So I think I'm only gonna squat once a week for a little bit until I get my squat to a certain point, or sorry, my deadlift, and then I'll start bringing in the other squat day. and see where my body weight's at, what meets I want to do, if I even want to do a meet, depending on how busy I am. So we have like a gauntlet of meets early next year: teen nationals, collegiates, Arnold, all that. And if I end up committing to that, there ain't gonna be no consistent training going on. Um, what else do we have going on? So this weekend I'm actually going back to my roots, and I'm filming with Barbell Brigade, and we're going to just kind of teach you guys how to squat, bench, and deadlift. They asked me some pretty cool, good questions, and I'm going to kind of go into detail and really break that down. So stay tuned for that. Going to be reunited with Bart and Nadim, and it'll be good to see them. For those of you that don't know, I started out training at Barbell. It was like my first powerlifting gym I ever like really trained at. It was a drive for me. It was not close, but they're very welcoming. They helped me kind of get started, and it was, just seeing them grow over the years from like a little garage, little warehouse gym to like where they are now. And, it's just been great to see the growth, and it'll be good to see them again and put out some informative content for you guys. What else we got going on? That's pretty much that. I just wanted to kind of get on here and talk to you guys. Oh yeah, one more thing. In closing, I just wanted to say, when it comes to you guys' training, everybody, especially the young kids, they want to be strong now. They want to move forward now. They want this now. And, you always feel like you need to take action. Like it's hard for you to sit still. You need to do something, right? But sometimes the fastest way for you to move forward is going to be to do less or to do nothing or to take a step back. Um, for example, if you're holding a lot of fatigue, getting stubborn that you're not strong in the moment and trying to max out or push it is only going to dig that hole even deeper and make you worse off than you would have been, had you stayed in the pocket and just listened to your body and recovered. You know what I mean? You can't force it to happen. You need to one of the questions also that I got was about like staying in the pocket versus underdoing it. It's so hard to underdo it. Like it's really, really, truly hard to underdo it, especially when you use RPE because you're always taking what you have. So you're always kind of working in a sweet spot that's gonna allow you to like make progress, right? So just try to be very mindful and be aware of where you are in your recovery. Like that is what, if I could just leave you one thing, just be aware of where you are in your recovery. If you're overreached, chill out. If you're feeling good, then you might give a little bit more, and then you'll kind of pull it down the next session. If you follow our philosophy, if you've been taking my workshops, if you guys know what's up, that makes sense to you. All right, that's pretty much that. Let me get a hashtag. I guess for the year, mission accomplished, right? Let me get a hashtag mission accomplished in the comments down below. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I know this wasn't like a super flashy video or anything. I just wanted to come on here and talk, and I appreciate each and every one of you, the 1,000+ of you that always watches every single one of my videos. It really means a lot to me. It keeps me going, and hopefully when things calm down, I can do a stream, and we'll get back to doing what we're doing before. So anyway, thank you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.